Stop everything you're doing right now. Put the phone down. Silence the noise. This isn't random. You were led here by divine orchestration. This moment was written before time began. Something powerful shifts tonight. Listen carefully, or you may miss the breakthrough you've been praying for. There are no accidents in my kingdom. I have stopped the entire world, paused the rotation of your circumstances, and orchestrated the very code of this platform to bring you face to face with me in this specific moment. This is a divine setup. This is an intervention. I've been trying to get your attention for weeks, but the noise of the world has been too loud. You have been running, distracted, busy, overwhelmed. But right now, it is just you and me. Freeze. Take a deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs and hold it for a second. Now, release it. I am speaking directly to your spirit, and if you leave now, you are walking away from the lifeline you have been begging for. I need you to silence everything else around you. If the TV is on, mute it. If there are people talking in the next room, close the door or step away. Focus only on the sound of this voice. This is critical. We need to have a conversation about the things you don't post on social media, the things you don't tell your coworkers on your Zoom calls, and the things you are too afraid to even whisper in your prayers because you fear I have stopped listening. I haven't. I have been right here, standing next to you while you stare at that ceiling fan spinning in the dark. I know the secret pain you carry. I know about last night. I know about 3 a.m. That is the hour, isn't it? That is when the silence gets too loud to bear. You lay there, exhausted, your body screaming for rest, but your mind was a highway of racing thoughts that simply wouldn't shut down. I was there when you woke up with that crushing heaviness in your chest. You know that feeling. It feels like a concrete block is sitting right on your sternum, making it hard to take a full breath. You looked at the clock, saw the glowing numbers, and your heart sank because you knew sleep was gone. You started doing the math, didn't you? Calculating how many hours you had left before the alarm went off, before you had to put on that mask and face the world again. I saw the tears you tried to hide. You have become a master at crying silently so that you don't wake up the person sleeping next to you, or so your family doesn't hear you through the thin walls. You let the tears slide down into your ears, wetting the pillowcase, and you just lay there feeling a loneliness so deep it feels like physical pain. You feel invisible. That is the word that keeps circling in your spirit. Invisible. You scream on the inside, but on the outside you are the strong one. You are the rock for everybody else. You are the one people call when they have a problem, the one who fixes the messes, the one who always says, "I'm fine." But you are not fine. You are drowning in plain sight. If you can feel my presence right now, and if you know that I am speaking directly to your situation, I need you to interact with this moment. Do not be passive. I want you to press that like button right now. Let it be a digital act of surrender. Let it be a sign to the heavens that you are listening. Do it now. We need to talk about the pressure you are under. It feels like you are fighting a battle that has no name. It is a fog of anxiety that settles over you the moment you open your eyes in the morning. It is the dread of checking your bank account app on your phone. It is the sinking feeling in your gut when the notifications pile up. You are carrying the weight of the world, and your shoulders are buckling. You are constantly doing the mental math at the grocery store, deciding what to put back, prioritizing which bill can wait another week and which one is about to be cut off. You feel like you have been walking through a desert for years, and every time you think you see an oasis, it turns out to be a mirage. You are thirsty, you are tired, and you are on the verge of giving up. You feel isolated, like no one understands the specific complexity of your pain. You think, if they knew the real me, if they knew the mistakes I've made, if they knew how scared I really am, they wouldn't look at me the same way. But I know. I know every secret. I know every shadow. I know the shame you try to bury under busy work and distractions. And I love you with a consuming, fiery, jealous love that refuses to let you drown in this darkness. I brought you to this video because the isolation ends today. The silent crying ends today. The 3 a.m. torture sessions end today. You are not invisible to me. I have been counting every tear and I have collected them all. I need you to make a commitment right now. If you are ready to let go of the mask and be real with me, if you are ready to trade your heaviness for my garment of praise, I need you to type 777 inches in the comments. Type 777 inches to signal that you are locking eyes with the divine. Do not leave this unchecked. This is your moment. The enemy wants you to keep scrolling. He wants you to get distracted by a trend or a text message so you forget this feeling. He is terrified of what is about to happen in your life. He knows that the pressure you are feeling is not a breakdown. It is a breakthrough. He knows that I am about to shift the atmosphere around you. But before we step into the new, we must address the chains that are binding you right now. We must talk about the betrayal, the money, and the suffocation you feel. Stay with me. Do not go anywhere. We are just getting started. We need to go deeper into the suffocation you are feeling, because I cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. I am looking right at your bank account, and I know the knot that forms in your stomach every time you think about money. You have been living in a state of low-grade panic for so long that it has become your normal. But there is nothing normal about this. You are tired of the mathematics of survival. You are tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, shuffling funds around just to keep the lights on or the internet connected. I see you sitting at your kitchen table, staring at a stack of mail that you don't even want to open because you already know what's inside. Late notices, final warnings, and demands for money you simply do not have right now. I see the anxiety that hits you at the gas pump. You watch the numbers tick up, $10, $15, and you stop the pump early, not because the tank is full, but because you need to save the rest for groceries. I was there with you in the checkout line last week when your heart hammered against your ribs, praying the card wouldn't be declined, hoping the chip would read approved so you could walk out with your dignity intact. You carry a secret shame about this financial stagnation. You look at others on social media posting about their vacations and their new cars, and you wonder where you went wrong. You work hard. You have a good heart. You give when you have nothing left to give. And yet, it feels like there is a hole in your pocket. Every time you get a little ahead, something breaks. The car needs new tires, a medical bill arrives, or an unexpected expense wipes out your savings. It feels like a curse, like you are running on a hamster wheel, sweating and striving but getting nowhere. If you are tired of this cycle of lack, if you are ready to break the backbone of poverty over your life, I need you to engage with me right now. Do not just listen, participate. Press the like button on this video immediately. By doing so, you are declaring, I am done with lack. I am ready for overflow. Do it now. But the pain isn't just about the money, is it? It's about who wasn't there when the money ran out. We need to talk about the betrayal. I know your heart is covered in scar tissue from the knives that were put in your back by people you called family, by people you called best friends. I saw the text messages they ignored. I saw the way they ghosted you the moment you stopped being useful to them. You were the one who was always there for them. You listened to their drama for hours. You loaned them money you never asked for back. You drove them to the airport. You supported their dreams. But the moment the storm hit your life, the moment you needed a shoulder to cry on, the room cleared out. You looked around, and you were standing alone. I heard the words they spoke about you when you weren't in the room. I heard the gossip. I heard the slander. It stung you to your core because you trusted them with your vulnerability. You showed them your soft spots, and they used that information as ammunition against you. You feel foolish for trusting them, but listen to me. Your soft heart is not a weakness. It is a reflection of me. Do not let their coldness turn your heart into stone. The betrayal was necessary to clear your table. I had to remove the counterfeit connections to make room for the kingdom alignments I am sending. They didn't leave you. I removed them. I swept them out because they could not go where I am taking you. They were anchors dragging you down, and I cut the rope. You feel invisible, even in a crowded room. You walk through your workplace, you sit at family gatherings, and you feel like a ghost. People ask, "How are you?" But they don't wait for the answer. They see the smile you plastered on your face, but they don't see the dying spirit behind the eyes. You feel like you are screaming underwater. You think, does anyone actually see me? Does anyone care about my dreams, my fears, my soul? You have become the strong friend to everyone, the designated therapist, the shock absorber for everyone else's trauma. But who asks the strong friend if they are okay? Who checks on you? I do. I check on you. I see you. I see the nights you fall asleep on the couch because you don't have the energy to walk to the bed. I see the way you stare out the window, wishing you could just get in the car and drive until the gas runs out, just to escape the pressure for a while. You are not invisible to me. You are the apple of my eye, and I am here to tell you that the season of being overlooked is over. The season of being used and discarded is over. I need you to seal this truth in your spirit. If you are ready to release the bitterness against those who hurt you, and if you are ready to step into a season where you are seen, known, and celebrated, type 777 inches in the comments right now. Type 777 inches to tell the enemy, you cannot use my past against me anymore. Do not let this moment pass. The enemy has been using this financial stress and this relational pain to keep you paralyzed. He wants you to think this is how your story ends, broke, lonely, and bitter. But he is a liar. The reason the attack has been so violent, the reason the money has been so tight, and the reason the betrayal was so deep is because of what is coming next. The enemy is in a panic. He knows the timeline. He knows what I have scheduled for you. So, the reason all hell has broken loose in your life is not because you are cursed. It is because you are dangerous. You have been asking, why me? Why is it always so hard for me? You assumed the intensity of the battle meant you were doing something wrong, or that I had lifted my hand of protection off your life. You have it backwards. The intensity of the opposition is proof of the magnitude of your destination. The enemy does not waste ammunition on empty targets. He does not send a storm against a ship that has no cargo. He has been attacking you with such violence, attacking your finances, your peace, and your relationships, because he has seen the size of the harvest that is about to drop into your lap. He is not attacking your past. He is attacking your future. I want to pull back the curtain for a moment and show you what is happening in the spiritual realm right now. There is panic in the enemy's camp, complete and total panic. For the last few months, the enemy thought he had you. He thought he had buried you under enough debt, enough depression, and enough disappointment that you would never get back up. He thought he had dimmed your light permanently, but he made a fatal miscalculation. He didn't realize that I was using the pressure to press you into a diamond. He didn't realize that when you were being pulled back, when it felt like you were losing ground every single day, you were actually being loaded into a divine slingshot. You were being pulled back, further and further, the tension building, the strain increasing, not to break you, but to launch you. And here's the truth that has the kingdom of darkness trembling. My hand is about to release the slingshot. I am declaring a 7-day shift over your life. This is not a metaphor, this is a divine timeline. In the next 7 days, the atmosphere around you is going to change so drastically that you will have to pinch yourself to make sure you aren't dreaming. The heaviness you woke up with this morning, it is expiring. The anxiety that has been your constant roommate, it is being evicted. The enemy knows this. He knows that in exactly 7 days, a cycle that has plagued your family for generations is going to snap. He knows that the breakthrough you have been praying for, the one that feels like it's a million miles away, is actually right around the corner. That is why the warfare has been so loud this week. It is the enemy's last-ditch effort to get you to quit right before the miracle manifests. He is trying to get you to abort the baby at 9 months. He wants you to throw in the towel when you are inches from the finish line. Don't you dare give up now. If you can sense that something is shifting, if you can feel the winds of change starting to blow even in the middle of your storm, I need you to press like on this video. Do not just watch, engage. Do it as a prophetic act. Let the enemy see that you are not quitting. Let him see that his intimidation tactics have failed. Press like to signal that you are standing your ground. We are talking about a turnaround that defies logic. The world says it takes years to recover from the kind of setbacks you have faced. The experts say you are too far behind, too old, or too broke to start over. But I am the God of the suddenlies. I do not need time. I created time. I can do in 7 days what you have been trying to do in 7 years. I can accelerate your destiny to catch up with everything the locusts have eaten. You have been looking at your calendar, wondering how you are going to make it to the end of the month. But I am looking at your destiny, preparing to override the natural laws that govern your life. The enemy is terrified because he sees the reinforcements I am sending. He thought he had isolated you, but he didn't see the legion of angels I have dispatched to your address. They are clearing the road ahead of you right now. They are removing the invisible barriers that have kept you stuck in that loop of almost, but not quite. You know that loop, where you almost get the job, almost get the promotion, almost get the relationship, but it falls apart at the last second. That cycle is broken. The demonic ceiling that has limited your growth is shattering. I am speaking to that weary part of your soul that is afraid to hope again. I know you are scared to get your hopes up because the disappointment hurts too much when things don't happen. But I am asking you to trust me one more time. I am asking you to look at the next 7 days with eyes of expectation. Wake up tomorrow morning expecting good news. Check your mail expecting a check instead of a bill. Answer your phone expecting an opportunity instead of a problem. Your expectation is the landing strip for my miracles. If you don't expect it, you won't recognize it when it comes. I need you to seal this 7-day timeline in your spirit. We are locking this in. This is a covenant moment. I want you to type 777 inches in the comments again. Do not get tired of typing it. Every time you type it, you are driving a stake into the ground. You are saying, I claim the next 7 days for my victory. You are saying, the delay is over. Type 777 inches and let the enemy know his time is up. The confusion is clearing. The brain fog is lifting. The paralysis is breaking. You are about to step into a week of unprecedented favor. The conversations you are going to have, the people you are going to meet, and the ideas that are going to drop into your mind. They are all part of the rescue mission I have launched for you. The panic is not yours to carry anymore. Give it back to the enemy. Let him worry. Let him tremble. You are about to walk on water. Now, I need you to open your hands. Physically, right where you are sitting or standing, unclench your fists and open your hands palms up. You've been holding on so tight, holding on to control, holding on to worry, holding on to the little bit you have left because you were terrified of losing it. But you cannot receive a new thing if your hands are full of the old things. Open them. I'm about to fill them. We are moving from the spiritual shift into the physical manifestation. The battle in the heavenlies is won. Now watch it rain down into your reality. I am prophesying a financial breaking of the dam. You have been managing a drought, but I am sending a flood. I am not speaking of a small trickle that just helps you get by for another week. I am speaking of a wave of resources that will wipe out your debt entirely. Listen to my voice. I am releasing $50,000 into your life. I know that number sounds impossible to your logical mind. I know you are looking at your current salary and doing the math, thinking, there is no way. But I do not work through your salary alone. I am the God of the unexpected source. There's a check coming in the mail from a settlement you didn't see coming. There's a refund being processed right now for money you thought was lost forever. There is a retroactive promotion being signed in a boardroom while you sleep. I am unlocking inheritances, settlements, and unexpected bonuses. That $50,000 is not just for you to buy things. It is to buy your freedom. It is to pay off the student loans. clear the credit cards, and finally breathe without that heavy weight of owing sitting on your chest. I am canceling the assignment of poverty that has tried to attach itself to your last name. If you claim this financial release, if you are ready to see your bank account balance shift from red to overflowing, press the like button right now. Do not hesitate. By pressing that button, you are opening the door. You are saying, I receive the resources to fund my purpose. But I am not just restoring your wallet. I am restoring your vessel. I am speaking to your physical body right now. I know the diagnosis. I know the fear you felt when the doctor walked into the room with that look on their face. I know the chronic pain you have learned to live with. The back pain that flares up when you stand too long. The migraines that steal your days. The fatigue that coffee cannot fix. You have accepted this sickness as your identity. You say, my bad back, or my anxiety. Stop claiming it. It is not yours. I am walking through the corridors of your body right now. I am touching your blood cells. I am regulating your blood pressure. I am balancing your hormones. I am knitting together torn muscles and soothing inflamed joints. I am releasing radical physical healing. That mystery symptom that the specialists cannot figure out, it is dissolving. That surgery they said you needed, they will take the x-rays again and see nothing but clean, healthy tissue. I am rewiring your nervous system to shut down the fight-or-flight response that has kept you sick with stress. You are going to sleep tonight without pain. You are going to wake up with energy you haven't felt since you were a child. I am restoring your health, not just so you can survive, but so you can run. And now, I am moving into the most tender part of your life, your heart. I am prophesying the restoration of a relationship that you thought was dead and buried. There is a prodigal coming home. There is a phone call coming from that person, the one whose name is written on your heart, the one you cry over. The silence has been long, and the words were harsh, but I have been working on their heart while they were away. I am softening the stony ground. I am removing the pride that kept them from apologizing. I am healing marriages that are on the brink of divorce papers. I am turning the hearts of children back to their fathers and mothers. You thought it was over. You thought the bridge was burned. But I am the bridge builder. Watch for the text message. Watch for the knock on the door. Reconciliation is coming, and it will be sweeter and stronger than it ever was before because it will be founded on truth this time. I am also releasing new kingdom connections. I am sending you friends who will not betray you, partners who will not compete with you, and mentors who will not use you. You have been lonely, but your table is about to be full. I need you to grab hold of these 3 promises: the $50,000 breakthrough, the radical healing, and the relational restoration. Do not let them slip away. I want you to type 777 inches in the comments right now to seal all 3. When you type it this time, imagine each 7 inches represents one of these areas. 1 for your money, 1 for your body, and 1 for your heart. Type 777 inches and lock it in. The enemy wants you to think this is just a video. He wants you to click away and forget these words. But you know better. You can feel the electricity in your hands. You can feel the heat in your chest. That is the Holy Spirit confirming the covenant. The blessing is not coming. It is here. The cloud is bursting. Stand in the rain and receive it all. We have arrived at the final and most critical moment of this encounter. Do not disconnect now. Everything I have spoken over you, the financial release of that $50,000, the restoration of your broken body, and the healing of your relationships, is hovering right above you in the spirit realm. It is like a heavy rain cloud waiting to burst. But there is one final law of the kingdom that you must activate to bring it down into the physical world. This is the seal. Without this, the energy dissipates. Without this, the breakthrough remains a what if instead of a thank you. You must understand the law of flow. A body of water that only receives but never gives becomes stagnant. It becomes dead. Life requires movement. Blessings require circulation. If you try to hoard this word for yourself, if you think, I'll just keep this miracle in my pocket, you are closing the valve. You are telling the universe that you are a reservoir, not a river. I did not design you to be a storage unit. I designed you to be a conduit. The power I am pouring into you is meant to flow through you to others. If you stop the flow, you block the blessing. So, here is your instruction. It is not a suggestion. It is a divine mandate. I am instructing you to share this specific video with 3 people immediately after this prayer ends. Not tomorrow. Not later. Immediately. As I was speaking to you about pain and struggle, faces popped into your mind, didn't they? You saw your sister's face. You saw your best friend's face. You thought of a coworker who has been looking tired lately. That was not your imagination. That was my spirit, highlighting the people who are desperate for this same lifeline. They are drowning, just like you were. They are crying at 3 a.m. just like you were. If you hold this back from them out of fear or laziness, you are denying them their breakthrough. You are the key to their prison cell. Do not worry about what they will think. Do not worry about them judging you or thinking you are too spiritual. That is the enemy trying to silence you. When you send this to them, you don't even need to explain it. Just say, I felt led to send this to you. Or, this found me, and I think it's meant for you too. By the time they finish watching, they will be weeping with gratitude because you obeyed that nudge. You are saving their life by pressing share. If you are ready to be a river and not a reservoir, if you are willing to let this blessing multiply by giving it away, I need you to confirm it one last time. Press the like button if you haven't yet. This is your signature on the contract. And for the final time, type 777 inches in the comments. This last 777 inches is different. This one signifies it is done. It signifies that the cycle is complete. Type it now with authority. Type it with a smile on your face because you know the shift has already happened. Now, I need you to settle your spirit. Put your phone down flat or hold it against your heart. Close your eyes. I'm going to pray a prayer of sealing over you. This prayer is a spiritual lock. It cements everything we have done here so the enemy cannot steal it the moment you log off. Listen to my voice and receive this. Father, in the name that is above every name, I seal this child in the blood of the everlasting covenant. I decree that the work we have started today is finished. I place a hedge of fire around their mind, their home, their bank accounts, and their family. I rebuke the devourer for their sake. I command the spirit of debt to loosen its grip right now. I command the spirit of infirmity to flee. I speak to the cells of their body. Be healed. Be whole. Be renewed. I speak to the storm in their mind. Peace, be still. I declare that the next 7 days will be the greatest week of their life. I declare that when they wake up tomorrow, the heavy fog of depression will be gone, replaced by a supernatural joy that makes no sense to the world. I seal the $50,000 breakthrough. I command the checks to be released, the approvals to be signed, and the accounts to be filled. I bind the spirit of backlash. The enemy cannot retaliate against them for this decision. He cannot touch their car. He cannot touch their children. And he cannot touch their sleep. Tonight, they will sleep the deep, restorative sleep of the righteous. No nightmares. No waking up at 3 a.m. Just peace. I bless the 3 people they are about to share this with. I declare that this video will start a chain reaction of miracles in their circle. As they water others, they will be watered. As they give, it shall be given unto them, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. It is fixed. It is established. The struggle is over. The new season has begun. You are seen. You are loved. You are chosen. Walk in it. Now, open your eyes. Take a deep breath. Do you feel that? That lightness? That is the burden falling off. It is gone. You are free. Do not just close this app and go back to the noise. Do the work. Share this with those 3 people right now. Be the miracle for them that I have been for you. The clock starts now. 7 days. Watch what happens. I am with you. I will never leave you.